Hi guys, welcome back. It's been a while. We're all getting a bit cabin fever at the moment, so I thought I'd maybe share with you some update on kit. As you probably know, if you know me well, I've been looking for a pair of DPM waterproof trousers for some time, but they can be quite expensive, and the regular army ones are, the zips down the side look fantastic, but they're not. They tend not to be DPM. If you can find them, they're not cheap, I don't think. But so what I've found is an alternative, which is a DPM waterproof trousers, and this one's called Men's British DPM Waterproof Vortex 5000 breathable fabric, taped at the seams, elastic weight, £24 and 23 pence, free postage and packing, I think it was. So I'd like to share some detail. The DPM, as you can see, is just like the British Army DPM, and at the base of the ankle it's a very strong material, and it rips open easily and then closes easily over your boots, so you know, but even if it's not narrow enough, you can always put a blousing cord round and fold them over and they'll work just as well. But the material, as I said, is Vortex 5000, which is not Gore-Tex, I don't believe, but it claims to be waterproof and windproof. If you try and blow through it, nothing comes through, so that would suggest that it is indeed waterproof. Of course, condensation is always an issue, and breathing is always an issue with waterproofs. And even if you wear, I think, Gore-Tex kit and you're doing a lot of strenuous walking, you'll get a build-up of condensation to a degree inside that as well. But the main thing is, if it's just, you know, for inclement weather and severe conditions, it does add some protection for you. So for under 25 quid, I have to say that they are fantastic. What I liked about them is, like the army ones, they have a tie cord at the waist as well as elasticated, which means if you feel the sliding down, you can really tighten them up and they stay where they should stay. That's why I decided to go for them. So I'm very pleased with the quality of the build. Taped seams, nice and thick, certainly be great protection against severe conditions for altitude walking, so I'm really pleased with that. And let's now just do a comparison between the DPM of these trousers and the actual Army Gore-Tex waterproof standby. So, as you can probably see, there's little or no difference between the two patterns. They're virtually identical. They look a bit brighter and fresher because they're brand new, but I think overall it's a good match. And as far as the Bergen is concerned, we'll just turn the camera down a little bit lower. As you can see with the Bergen as well, it's almost exactly the same. So I'm very happy with the cost of this and the quality of the build, so I highly recommend you treat yourself to a pair. Before I put them away, I'm just going to roll them up and show you how compact they are. They're very lightweight, even featherweight actually, given the thickness of the build. They're quite light, quite compact. You could fit this easily and comfortably with your Gore-Tex jacket into the top of your Bergen lid for quick and easy access, or strap it to the side, whatever your preference is. So highly recommend this tough piece of kit. I'll just run past the details again of the product. It's called KOH Li and Sun. The material being not the usual Gore-Tex, but Vortex 5000 breathable fabric, waterproof and windproof. So I'll report back at some point in the future when I'm actually soaked to the skin and tell you how they performed next time I'm in a rainy situation. So some of you might have seen this piece of kit around the neck of some servicemen in the Middle East, desert conditions. A pair of protective goggles, impact and almost bulletproof, I think, and also dust protectors because they have rubber seals, so great for hostile conditions. But when I was in the forest recently, I nearly lost an eye because a twig hit me and took my spectacles off. Quite easily could have caused eye damage, so it's not really worth taking the risk when you're going through thick, heavy cover not to have eye protection if you can help it, because even if you keep your eyes closed in between branches and your hood over, there's still a risk to get snapped at. So it's not worth the risk if you can find a solution to protect your spectacles and your eyes. So this is my solution. You can wear shades which have an elastic adjustable tape around your neck, which would probably keep them in place, but if a branch caught them, they would get pulled off. But they're probably a halfway point, which is an excellent choice as well. But I'll just show you a close-up of this particular product, designed to open up quickly and flip over your eyes, with a clear visor, dark UV visor, and the yellow UV visor, and it gives an excellent vision quality. I mean, there's no distortion in the plastic lens area, and they pop out easily, look, to be cleaned or replaced by a different shade for conditions. I would wear those probably most of the time, because in a dark forest it gives you a bit extra light, because it doesn't stop the light. In fact, it enhances the lighter spectrum, and so it makes vision quite clear. The other lenses available that come with the packet it comes in, the product is called Revision Military Bullet Anti-Goggles. So it does give you some protection against fragments flying at you. So inside there's a sleeve which carries the spare lenses, a clear one, which is resolution 287 plus, whatever that means, but I think it's UV as well. And the other lens, of course, is the old favourite, the dark lens. But even if you wear this in moderate to bright conditions, you still pick up a lot of the light shades, and yet it takes the glare off at the same time. So it's a good choice as well. Even in fairly dark conditions, you could wear the dark shade. But I'd say I prefer to use the yellow. And the whole thing fits in beautifully inside the packet that it comes in, like so, and then into your Bergen, perhaps next to your waterproofs, or into your vest for easy access, with a safety clip so you don't lose them. So all around, they've even got a strap with a webbing on the back, so you could attach it to your belt, this way, so you can grab it fast and put them on. But overall, because they come with a good cover, they are not inclined to get damaged, even if they're shoved inside your Bergen or into a pocket, because they have a good sachet for slipping over. So the rubber seal is excellent. They're virtually indestructible. I like them, and they're not that expensive. I think I paid 12 quid at my local army surplus store, who also stocks unused new stuff as well. So get yourself a pair, but before you do, make sure that they're big enough to cover your spectacle frames. Now, if your spectacle frames are medium to small, they'll be fine. If they're large, you'll struggle. So medium depth, does fit in quite well. You could always measure the lenses and compare them with your spectacle lenses to make sure that they will fit in. Or if you wear contacts, it's alright, isn't it? Or if you've got perfect vision, like most military people have, it's alright as well. So that's all I've got to share with you during the lockdown. Some of this kit I'll be using this year, hopefully, and be able to report back to you the quality and effectiveness of the items I've just shown you. Final piece of info on the goggles is they do have ventilation. They have a net system. They have small ventilation points, top and bottom, with a fine black net to keep bugs out. So all round, they're not going to steam up very quickly. They're quite well designed, actually. So if you're wearing those with, even in winter conditions, with a balaclava, you know how balaclavas can steam up your goggles, I think they would probably keep out the moisture, because they're well designed is to give you a better chance of perfect vision. So as far as kit goes, I must say I do like them very much. So until next time, try and watch some YouTube clips of other people being out if you can't get out, and stay safe, be patient, and all will level off eventually. Take care.